Squadron. My name is Nick, and I am very sick. It rhymes. It works. And we're doing more X-Wing tonight. I realized at the end of the last stream that we had hit our goal for giving away a set of metal objective tokens, and then I forgot to give it away because that's a classic Nick move. So we'll be giving that away after this game. I have it here in front of me to remind me. Okay. I've got my cough drops here as well because I'm a coughing little boy. I'm a little freaking nuisance over here behind the mic, spitting on that mic. But not because I'm like hitting those dope lyrics. It's because I'm literally spitting from all the coughing. I'm joined by J-Man. Everything's coming up, J-Man. Captain of the Dumpster Donuts. Hello, J-Man.
Making my X-Wing commentary debut, so I'll just go ahead and
this is a moment in history
in advance.
Dude, have you ever watched me do commentary? It's like some of the dumbest, funniest, silliest, stupidest stuff you could possibly lend your ears to listen to and watch. So I think you'll be just fine. Trust me, I set the bar low, so anybody that joins me is gonna exceed expectations, you know? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
I've watched a lot of your streams, so
yeah, unfortunately, I know. It's can you guys hear J-Man okay? I might turn him up a little bit here. Let's turn up J-Man.
I've unfortunately played in your streams too and don't typically fare that well.
Well, there's still plenty of time to turn that around. I just recorded my game and lost, so a couple of like it ended up being like if I didn't lose Ahsoka last round, it would have been really close. It was just one of those games. But yeah, it was fun. We played an off-meta list that brought Lando, Sabine, Ahsoka, the A-Wings, and Wedge. It was fun. I liked it. Solid list. He brought Q9, the Mandalorian, Leighton, and Old T. It was 4 ships versus 4 ships. We have a matchup.
Old T is pretty good for this meta, I would say.
Yeah, I like Old T solid. Mandalorian Optics and Beskar. Mandalorian Optics is scary on Old T. It is definitely scary. Let me update our matchup animation here for week 4. As it is officially time for the 312 crew versus Mistakes Were Made. 312 crew is looking for their 3rd win of the season series win, although I did just lose our first game, so Skeppy is going to need to hold off defeat here. If he wins, it'll go to a series decider between Marcel and Desi. Desi in the chat spamming us with the MWM emotes. You guys got your first win in exciting fashion at all. It was pretty dope, honestly. I was streaming and I scrolled down the Discord and I see that all 3 of your games are going on at the same time in like concurrent voice rooms. I'm like, that's awesome. If only we could have streamed any of those games, but that's fine. That's fine.
We're gonna be a second half league team. We're gonna bounce back.
That I hope so, dude. I'd be down to see a nice dumpster donut ascension from the bottom of the division. Maybe clinch a wild card spot. You are above Crispy's team now. I haven't updated the points for my game, but we're right there in the middle of the pack. It looks like Seven Sons, Joel Springle's team, is going to be the team to beat in the deep dish division, but it's going to be neck and neck between. It could be a 4-team race in your division, which is awesome. Chicago Dog division is wild. There's been a lot of inter league play between Deep Dish and Chicago Dog, and the reason why I like that is because of what you see on screen right here, is that it makes the division race really interesting for both sides. So it's Course Rough and Irritating has not played a single game yet. One of them was supposed to be on our stream, but we had to cancel, unfortunately. You guys swept the Range 3 Obstructed team, although they have a very high mission point count, 210. That's 2nd best in the entire 312 team league. But you guys are headed up there. You're at 174, so you guys have a few more games.
Yeah.
You have 2 more winning weeks. You could definitely clinch a wild card spot.
We took a vote. We decided this second half of the season to turn on our monitors, plug in our keyboards.
Bender saying, wait, I was the first person to beat anyone on your team. No, I lost my first week, and then this is my second loss to you. But we did have a 6-game winning streak for 2 straight weeks, so we had been playing pretty well. as I expect, because it's the 3-1-2 team league. A 3-1-2 team has to be decent, you know? So J-Man, what are your thoughts? We'll break down the list in a second, but I guess I should open up betting for you all just so you can get that in, and we'll talk the list. But something I think that unfortunately we record our podcast right before this, but AMG announced an event at Adepticon. I think everybody's talking about this. That talks about a few specific titles that they work on and talking about a roadmap for them. And there is no Armada mentioned, and there is no X-wing mentioned. They are going to do the. They're going to talk about Legion and Shatterpoint primarily. What is your first impression of that? How do you feel about that?
My feelings are they must have so much hinging on the success of Shatterpoint, and for them to have focused so much on it so heavily. And it is their new game, so it makes sense, right? Like it's their new thing, the darling they have to promote. But yeah, that's not encouraging. I don't know if it's scary, but it's not encouraging.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of going by
an X-wing player.
The rule of like if we didn't hear any updates at Adepticon, but this was back before we got updates on Battle of Endor. Now that is coming out, we now have a release date for it. My tune on this has changed a little bit, but initially I said, if you don't hear anything about X-wing at Adepticon, we might as well consider the game to be dead. We had the Battle of Endor. However, would I be surprised if that were the last, product we get for X-wing? No.
Yeah.
I personally still don't think that it is the last product, but I don't think that they're prioritizing X-wing for the rest of the year. Like, I don't think they truly see the money coming in for the game. I guess a lot of people maybe they're upset about maybe the lack of support or excitement around X-wing, and then they kind of forget about the business side. It seems like X-wing hasn't been making money for quite a while, and a part of it is their fault. Is the FFG transition to AMG, and now AMG being the ones responsible. I just don't think the game has been put in a position to sell very well anyways. So it's not to say that it's, they would be the reasons for them, not to say they're killing it by any means. I'm not that kind of person to suggest that, but I don't think the game is in a position to make money, and it hasn't been making that much money.
I think when you look at making like these big announcements or setting up, these roadmaps and things like the presentations they're going to do at these cons, so I think it makes sense for them to focus on the new shiny things, and know that when they do decide to do something with X-wing, they can just kind of put it out there a little bit more casually, and we'll be happy with it.
Yeah, I'm honestly of the opinion that I don't think we necessarily need that much more product. I would just like maybe new pilots and then a graduation of some extended stuff into standard, but I don't know. I did just at you, Warbot, just to mess with you. What's up, Ernie? Jamo, that has nothing to do with Asmodee. Disney licenses this game to Asmodee that AMG makes. They're whatever money Disney makes, they could be making the biggest profit margins ever or the lowest, and that still has no direct correlation as to X-wing. So that's just not how that works. Disney makes money off the backs of Asmodee. Asmodee pays Disney the rights to make the game. And it's a great situation for Disney because they can't lose any money on that. All right, so we have started. We're playing Salvage Mission. We'll break down the list here. We'll continue this conversation. Which list do you want to break down? Looks like we have a Doug Howe list on Skeppy's side for the 312 crew.
Yeah, I can go with the FO breakdown.
Let's do it.
We'll start with looks like we got trio of TIE fighters, TIE FO fighters, the DT-798s,
Borch,
and three deuterium power cells. Am I even saying that right? I don't know. I see it every now and then, but it's not the most common upgrade. But it's going to be very useful in the system phase. You can spin a charge and gain a disarm to recover a shield. So a 3 agility ship or recovering shields seems good.
Mm-hmm.
Commander Malorus with mag pulse warheads. That's going to be a solid upgrade for salvage mission, being able to take a lock and get passive mods with Malaris's ability to knock off some crates with that crit from the mag pulse. Then we got Lieutenant Lehughes in the Special Forces tie with Fanatical Pattern Analyzer and that Special Forces Gunner, giving you a third die out the front or bonus attack from the rear if you have your turret in the rear. So pretty flexible.
Indeed.
Lieutenant Gaelic is the third FO we have on the board here, TIE FO, with marksmanship and ion cannon. And last, but certainly not least, as far as points make up for this list, is the silencer version of Kylo Ren, with his incredible amount of loadout points that he has spent on proton torpedoes, advanced optics, lone wolf, and instinctive aim. So that's your big spend, your big money going into doing a lot of damage, hopefully, with that silencer.
Yeah, Azan is gonna run away from Kylo here. It wasn't gonna get shot at by Kylo, but he obviously wants nothing to do with him. We're playing, so this is, saw something in the chat. I don't know, it's a Gambler Tuba that said that. Can this FO list hang? It seems like it's a huge underdog to me. Well, it is the list that won LVO, so mic drop. I'm sure it'll be fine in the right, with the right. Daniel's a good player, certainly not Doug Howe, who did win LVO with this list, but if it can win an entire 2-day tournament, I'm sure it can hang for sure.
There's enough tech here to mitigate points on salvage. Like there's several different things here that can knock crates off of ships, and then you're also hiding behind a lot of 3 agility. So if you can, pick up some of these crates, you may be able to hold on to them for a good while.
Yeah, I will say the obstacle loadout favors Han pretty nicely. Or not loadout, just the layout rather. Again, if I misspeak, guys, I'm using the sickness and the fact my brain isn't working as the excuse. I'm so sorry. Speaking of, though, for the Rebel side, we have the usual Han. He's got the we got the Bistan Perceptive Copilot, Chopper, Engine Upgrade, and Falcon title. I cannot wait until this is not the thing that we see on Han anymore. Boy Luke with attack speed, instinctive aim, protorps, R2D2, and hopeful as a Bridger, which is a nice sight for sore eyes. We used to see Ezra a lot, not as much anymore, but he's got K2 crew on there. Theo Venzi has elusive Magpulse warheads and vectored cannons, a lot harder to hit there. And Sabine Wren has Lone Wolf. That is your Rebel list. Get your bets in, everybody. Again, this could be a series decider. If MWM wins, they will clinch this series and go up to 2-2 in their season on week 4, currently out of 6. It's like the Canadian folks are all playing in a store champ tomorrow. I hope you all have fun and good luck. Is Nick okay? Where is Nick? Is he safe? Is he all right? I'm just sick. Oh, that's cute. Just dealing with how are you feeling, Justin? I mean, just right after, like the day after I got back, man, from Vegas, it's just like hit me pretty hard. I felt terrible.
That sucks. I've been pretty good. I've been feeling okay. I'm surprised. I thought,
nice.
There's a lot of people in Vegas in general, on top of being in a convention in Vegas. So I was prepared to feel like crap, but so far so good.
Yeah, it's not COVID because I only have like 2 symptoms that are like I have a cold basically. It's cough and a stuffed nose. It's like if I had COVID, I would definitely know it. I've never had COVID. For everybody keeping score at home, you can write that down, jot that down on the side of your note card there. Like, Nick has never had COVID. Huh? Lucky enough to have dodged that virus for this long. As round 2 is about to commence, it's time that we can legally take crates.
It is pretty lucky to go this long.
Well, feeling tired is something I'm good at even when I'm not sick, Jamo. So, now, if I had COVID, I would have been. It's been really hard to crawl out of bed. I worked a little bit yesterday. My boss just told me to take most of the day off, and today I think I stopped working at like 3:30, like a little early, but just got to that point where I was just had nothing left in me.
I have been a little disoriented. I think we were in Vegas just long enough for me to get used to Pacific time, and then going back to Central time. It's like what time is it?
Central or Eastern? I don't know why I thought you were in Eastern.
I'm Central.
Gotcha. Well, Keo's probably gonna get hit by
Tennessee split between.
Your microphone's being a little weird. I could hear you. It's fine. It was just this weird. There was this weird sound. Yeah, like I don't know if there's like interference or whatever. Can you guys hear that, or is it just me?
Is it like spiking or something?
It just felt like it was like glitching, like distorting a little bit. But you're fine now.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Ezra's gonna take a crate. Ezra's a great crate carrier for sure. So there's 3 crates already. It's aggressive from Octopus Crime. Taking 3 crates, 3-1 potentially here. Well, we're gonna
hiding them behind force is really good. 3 agility and force.
Yeah, I'll say. Oh, there it is. So thankfully for Daniel, Luke is first player, so I don't think he has target lock range, but it's worth checking maybe.
It's always got that instinctive aim from the standard loadout Luke.
Yeah, you could always just focus. Instinctive aim can be really good when you roll paint.
I was gonna barrel roll. Mike can catch either of those. Either Lahuzar or DT.
Gaelic taking a crate. Pretty aggressive here. This is Malrus.
Ooh, target lock.
Yeah, it has Magpulse warheads, which is less good when you're second player. I mean, you could try to maybe sneak one on Ezra. Ezra only has 1 force, so if Malrus converts 3, Ezra would roll 4 dice with the force. I mean, maybe you get that crit through.
Ooh, yeah, that's a.
Oh, you might have Sabine up top. Sabine's more tempting.
I think I would have to take Sabine to eliminate that obstruction bonus and still. Oh, okay. He may just say, I don't have the ability to play the objective, so I have to play to kill. Yeah. So if Luke is what 5 points. So if you kill Luke, you don't have to worry about picking up as many crates.
So here comes, looks like Wilo is in a position to be able to target lock boost. Actually doesn't even need a boost. You already have range 1.
Do you want range 1 though? I mean, I guess it's 4 dice either way. That proton though.
Yeah, you hope you either one-shot Keo or you get a crit knocked off. But Keo does have elusive, so a little harder to hit potentially. Maybe he didn't have maybe he didn't have Sabine in range. I thought I saw Sabine in range, but maybe it was just out. Here comes Han. Currently only has 1 shot. Just gonna double focus. All right, so Malrus gonna gain the stress here with the ability. Start of the engagement phase. Big stress. Big old stress.
Very stressed. Big stress.
Did Ezra not give himself a calculate? I don't think so. I don't see one.
Did not see a KSO trigger.
Yeah. So Han has range 3 into Malrith, kind of the ship you don't really want to shoot at. But double tapping is good generally, but in this situation, won't be able to. Just one ship in that firing arc. Hit crit, and if he's rolling blanks, you're in really good shape. Malrith rolls those 3 evades. It's fine.
20.
All right, Luke now. Gotta shoot range 2. You could shoot a DT. I mean, you could shoot range 3 DT who has no tokens. Gotta shoot at LeHughes, though. Range 2.
LeHughes, range 2, only 2 dice on defense versus 4 on the others.
He's not gonna instinctive aim, and I'm glad he didn't for his sake, because he only rolls 1 eyeball. Can Daniel get an evade out of it? He does not. But take 1. Range 1 here from Kylo. This is a important shot to set the tone here. See if Skeppy can get damage through. No crit so far. You can use Lone Wolf, but he's going to spend a lock. You have a Lone Wolf. Oh, that's really annoying. Only 3. You have a force to back yourself up, and two eyeballs. So far, 2 would go through. You elusive, I assume. Try to get out of it. Spend a force and gonna take 1. Yep. Yeah, Lone Wolf would have made more sense there. You keep your target locked. Not that Kylo can just lock again next turn, but no focus for optics. Oh, that's true. All right.
This Kylo has so many ways to modify dice.
He does, yeah. But yeah, you locked instead of focused, which is almost the same thing in terms of expected damage. Malrith, that's annoying because you wish you could keep the lock for LeHughes. This is a Mag Pulse Warhead into Luke. You could just focus.
That's the right call.
Yeah. Well, with Lone Wolf and having a focus optics force, I think you're right. And Luke just rolls natty evades. LeHughes, can you get something into Luke here? There you go. 3 hits. That will be 1 damage into Luke no matter what here. And Luke, it's going to take 2. You always feel really good about the first engage if you get shields down or even a damage card into Luke. He either has to make the choice to run away and regen, or just stay in the fight and probably die. And we're gonna have 1 more shot into Luke as Borch gonna take that strain. Roll a 3rd attack die. There are no mods here. And could have used it, just 1. Luke, gonna be safe. He's fine, he's fine. Safe. Keo, nothing. So it goes to Ezra, who's got range 3 on either LeHughes, who still has a focus. Range 3 obstructed on LeHughes or Malrith. Neither are a good shot. Shit LeHughes, I guess. Gonna force for 2. 1 becomes a crit somehow. 2 evades. Oh, there we go. It's like, what? That's good. All right, 3-1 objectives here. So Daniel can't afford for that to stay for that objective race to stay that way. It's gonna need to.
No, probably not the damage that he was hoping to put into the Rebel fleet. Yeah. For that opening round, he probably wanted a few more damage cards out there.
Keo's probably. Do you think Keo's in a rough spot? Like Keo could 5 straight. But then Kylo just 2 hards locks boosts. for a Pro Torp. I don't know if Kyo can go anywhere and be safe. If you like one hard, I mean, honestly, this might sound stupid, but the safest thing, if I'm worried about Kylo, would be to hit the gas cloud.
It's just hard one onto that
Onto the
cloud
gas
and
cloud.
keep
I'm not suggesting it.
keep the
but
box.
if you go anywhere else, though, it's you could side slip onto the cloud, and then if Kylo even one hards, I don't think you have a shot. But it might be the safest thing. We'll see.
I think your best bet with Kyo is to maybe just make sure that Kylo is chasing you into a danger zone. So have Kylo trail you to where Han can take shots at Kylo.
Yeah, I think Daniel's okay with that as long as it's range 3, right?
Sure.
3 bank from Kyo. I don't know if that is safe either.
Maybe like a hard one and barrel roll backwards, hard one to the right.
Can't
Just
barrel roll
maybe
when you got a
get
crate.
a block.
Can't barrel roll.
That's true. True. You have the crate.
Han is also in a spot where he has
Maybe
to.
something.
I don't think he has to hard turn. Han has to hard turn because he banks, he hits the rock. So Han is gonna have to hard turn, and I think that's okay. I don't think he cares specifically, like, because his arc will be in the place that he wants it to be. Daniel probably
Circle.
crashes in on everybody. Ezra and Sabine are a little more vulnerable without being able to reposition.
That decision with Malorus to lock Luke, you let Rebels hold on to one more crate with that mag pulse, and then I don't know, the 2 damage in the Luke. Just not sure if that was the right trade.
I mean,
it may work out.
It may work out. I think if Daniel needs to take care of Kyo and then come in, and if you get Kyo off the board and Luke, that's 8 points worth of stuff, and then you get a couple crates, that could be enough. But it's all in the process is how much damage is Han doing. Maybe Lahuse goes real fast and shoots out the butt. Maybe. DCX Gambit. Thank you so much for the follow.
A rotate.
Again, after this game, I'll pull up Nightbot and make sure I never forget to give away this objective token set. The Patreon prizes, all of it just came in, so I'm gonna be packing that up and sending them out in the next week or so. Super excited. Stuff is awesome. I do have a stream kitty here. Can't see, but here. Mike Wazowski. Kitty. All right. First player is going to be Octopus again, Mr. Crime. It's a crying shame.
We'll look for a K2SO anywhere.
Yep. Self-serving calculate there. Probably gonna give it to Sabine. Take a stress. There it is.
Yeah, Ezra has that force, and now basically Sabine does too.
And here we go. Sabine is not really interested in shooting, just gonna turtle up. So calculate evade. It's the one thing, this list is so good in salvage, man. That is a little bit of a vulnerable spot for Ezra. Sure, you have force evade, but man, if you're taking range 1 shots, I don't know. And there goes Kyo. Yeah, that's probably not enough. And you have no force. This is actually a scary spot for Kyo to be in. You take an evade or do you focus? I think you focus. You still have elusive at least. Yeah. We all know where Han is going. There's Borch. Gonna probably just take a focus. That looks like range 1 into Sabine there. Man, if you're able to find a way, I don't think it's possible, finding a way to block Han's hard turn, you wouldn't get a shot again. But I don't think Malrus can go fast enough. I guess Malrus could 3-bank. Luke is gonna
3-bank wide on him. FO.
It is though, yeah. So it doesn't. It would be kind of, you'd be going out of your way to get a block on something. It would just be weird to do. It wouldn't be optimal.
I think you gotta deal with Luke first, since you've already put the damage on him, and he's
taking
in the
a red
here.
focus. I don't think Luke's gonna be shooting at anybody unless Gaelic turns up. All right, so Kylo will have to. Looks like he'll have to boost and then barrel roll to get a shot onto Keo. He does have Force and Lone Wolf to back him up. No, he's gonna lock. You're not gonna have a shot. You're not gonna have a shot.
Target lock boost.
Target lock boost. You won't have a shot. I don't think. Yeah, he thinks he will.
No. Must think so.
Huh. Nope, certainly not. Ooh, okay. Keo's gonna hold on to a crate another turn, probably.
That barrel roll would have been tight, but I
Malrus,
think he could have fit it after.
Malrus does go towards Han.
Okay.
So now Han, if Han does it too hard, I don't know if that clears. Han sloop and chopper focus. So that'd be something. Oh, Lehu's gonna just park there and take a focus. Take a red Foki.
That was smart for Malrus to move that lock over so Lehuse can actually spend it on his Ezra shot.
Oh yeah. Good point. Yeah, force evade. I don't know. Gaelic's gonna focus. Gaelic is at the mercy of a Pro Tort from Luke though, so. Onto the rock! Onto the rock! Hard 2! What a block by Epyonic. The Skepster is gonna have to roll for a damage. He does get to re-roll his hit results. But he takes a shield. He's not gonna be shooting, which is really big. And he is just taking 1. Wow, what a block there from the Skepster. And now you can shoot at Han with at least 2 of your ships. It's like, well, Gaelic can take a shot at Han. Malrus has range 0. You might as well try to Pro Torp him. All right, so Luke range 2. You probably you do an instinctive aim Torp, I would imagine. Where's the HLC?
You got to start using those.
Exactly. That's why I think Kylo should instinctive aim a Torp as well. Although it's kind of a bad shot,
right,
to Han, but might as well use one of your 2.
I think that would make sense. You're going to be in a position to be at range 1 of Keo, pursuing Keo next round.
Well,
so
Keo
could
could
proton off now for Kylo.
I guess a side slip from Keo would be pretty bad. So I don't know. Keo could 5 straight, but still not going to get out. He's not gonna.
0.
Wow. And another shield on Lehuse. That is interesting. Not trying to knock a crate off of Epi, instead firing range 0 with Luke. And now Malrus will fire range 0 into Han for 2. Han gonna get that evade.
someone who flies a lot of Padme and is sad at single modded proton torpedoes, I do think you got to pull the trigger on them at some point.
Yep.
Even though you really want them to be double modded.
I like my odds with an instinctive aim focus rather than just a lock, to be honest. I feel better about getting 3 hits with that. Oh, we're gonna go into Ezra. Okay, maybe force Ezra to spend something so that Lahue's shot is better, I guess. Well.
Oh, got the crit.
Hit crit. Well, it's an ion cannon, so and he rolls enough.
He went with the ion cannon. Yep.
Not gonna do it. I would have. Yeah. Well, you could have shot into Han, but it would have still only been 1 damage. Range 2 now into Ezra from Lahue's. Maybe hoping for a crit to sink through here if you're lucky. There is a crit. You're gonna spend Malorus's target lock.
Can spend Malorus's lock. Yep.
Jesus, rerolling blanks to blanks, man. You need a blank out. Spend an evade, and you're fine. That's annoying. Rerolling blanks to blanks is just so infuriating. It's like, man, there's only 2 blanks on this die. Range 1 from Borch, gonna gain a strain again. Hoping for a few here. Sabine does have a calculate and an evade. Again, hard to hit here. Yeah, so Octopus Crime put Han in a position to make him very predictable as to what he was going to do. Although Sloop Chopper would have been interesting. That certainly wouldn't have been anything anybody would have predicted. Hey, that's 3. But Sabine's probably fine. No crits.
I keep the crate.
Sabine spends everything and is fine. Evade calc. Not sure what we're checking for. Lone Wolf or something? Yeah, no, certainly can't use that. He's like, you have the tokens. You're not shooting.
That should be the only shot in the Sabine that round, so.
Did we just not shoot with Kylo? What did Kylo do? Was it just another shield on the Han? Did I miss something? No. Did Kylo not shoot? Oh, here we go. We're shooting out of order, though.
Here it goes.
I think we just forgot. It happens.
He's thinking about the instinctive. He's gonna hold on to it.
All right. Hey, there's 3. Han gonna be taking at least 1 more. Don't think you should reroll. I think he's thinking about it. His odds of rolling an evade, I think, are, yeah, you just take 2. Because if you get all your shields down there, you're super vulnerable. Actually, Han's not in a really good spot. I know he could scoot straight next turn. Kio's going to take a shot into Gaelic here. Range 3 obstructed. But Luke, I'm almost tempted to just like go in on Luke with a Brotorp next turn. He's pretty handicapped. I mean, he will be able to clear his stress and take a lock, but and just 1 evade, but enough to be nothing. So that we go to Ezra. Ezra.
Ezra.
Lahue's or Borch. Lahue's range 2.
Yep.
Ezra has.
He's the damaged one, lowest agility.
Does he still have his force, or did he spend it? He does. Spend for hit crit. Lahue's does not have a crate, but does have 2 shields down. Maybe hoping for some paint here. Gets 1, takes 1. Shields down. He is worth 4 points, and it is 6 to 2. Salvage. Not just kind of an annoying round for shooting for Daniel. I mean, he had some decent shots. He just didn't do anything really at all. So let's see. Does Kylo? Oh, that debris is in the way of Kylo. Can he goes? Can he fit? I think he can. I think the template fits though, going straight. He goes fast enough, but I'm not sure.
Get at least a
Looks like it fits.
4 straight clears it.
Yeah, I think the.
I don't know, a 3 would make me nervous if I'm flying this.
Yeah, I don't know.
3 would make me very nervous.
4 straight's blue on that dial, isn't it?
I believe it is. Everything just about is blue on a silencer, right?
Yeah.
Blue 5K, why not?
So does well, the first player will really matter here, but if Gaelic, you probably have a Gaelic 2 bank towards the top. LaHughes needs to get out of there. I don't know what LaHughes should do though.
Let's see. An SF. If you're going to be doing a blue, you have straights and banks, 1 and 2 banks. So maybe you get 2 bank and rotate.
Yeah, try to distance yourself from Han. He's really the only threatening piece right now. Luke is stressed. He's not turning around. If Daniel wants to get back in this game, he has to knock off a crate or kill something. And Luke is down to just his hull. So a pro torp would be pretty filthy into him.
It's definitely a strength of this list with the Rebel list is look at those, all 3 of those crate carriers have 3 agility and 2 of them have force, and then if you're giving Sabine a calculate with K2SO, she basically also has the force.
Yeah.
So they're very protected.
You wonder if DT just does a 1 hard. Wonder or yeah. DT might be tempted to 2 hard down towards Luke. Just get more shots onto him. Just don't know if you can really catch.
What do you do with Sabine here?
Well, I think Sabine's probably the safest. It would be as tempting to 1 hard with Sabine to protect herself from the 1 or 2 hard from DT as it would be to like 3 bank. But 3 bank is vulnerable. You're more vulnerable doing a 3 bank. At least with a 1 hard, you're also getting a shot. Just 1 hard focus. Luke R2D2 plus 4 straight plus attack speed. Certainly possible unless he's first player.
That's something that I overlook myself when facing Luke, is that I don't see it happen all that much, but something to be aware of.
So damage report, LaHughes shields down. Shields down on Luke. 1 shield left on Han. Kyo has a shield down as well.
If Luke didn't take the stress focus last round, I would be very tempted to like Talon roll with him to keep guns on LaHughes. I don't think
he didn't need to take that. I know it's for the instinctive aim, but man, and then he didn't do it, so I don't know. I was wondering, like you're shooting.
This really limits your options.
Yeah, that dial is not the best. It's not bad, but it's one straight, 1 banks, 2 straight, 2 banks, and that's about it. Octopus Crime just has to set Han's dial. Han is not stressed. However, I'm not sure how fast Han wants to go. If he goes 4 straight, I think he hits the gas cloud. So we'll have to do a 3 or less. That means that Gaelic or Kylo could block Han again so that it keeps him could keep him on the rock. He's able to block him properly. However, a bank also works for Han, so Gaelic just needs to be in a position where even a bank would be blocked. Again, Han not in the best spot. I think he's very blockable this turn. We'll see what Daniel decides to do, if he cares about it or not. It's still very important, a very impactful part of this list. And Bender is up, or rather Bender. I played Bender earlier. Octopus Crime is up by 4 right now with 3 crates, so time is running out. K2 himself? He's got a K2 Han, so now we know Han is doing
it's a blue maneuver, most likely.
Well, unless Chopper lets him do something weird. During that, he may perform one action even while stressed. But okay, yeah. And then doesn't he take a damage for doing that? Unless he's exposed when you're damaged. Yeah. First player is Crime, so that's bad for Luke if he was going to do 4 straight attack speed. He is going to side slip with Kyo. He's going
side slip, nice. Get that force back
right there towards the gas cloud. Yeah, I just don't think you worry about Kyo right now. I know. It's just it's just not worth it. Let Kyo hit the gas cloud next turn. And we are gonna, so Sabine did the bank. We're gonna just turn in with DT. Is Malrus like if you're not stressed? No, it's just gain of stress. Okay. Luke, just 1 banks.
Gain of stress, yeah. It can be double stressed.
Oh, Luke's
I don't recommend being double stressed, but
I don't know if he can take a lot. Well, Kylo's probably in range. Oh, he's not. Just Gaelic.
It's not.
Not ideal for Luke. He's gonna just throw a lock on Gaelic. See if Gaelic end up banking.
Hope that Gaelic gets in front of you.
Yeah. Well, it's very possible, right? Malrus 2 bank.
Ooh.
That's not great.
Do you barrel roll here and try to keep Han on that rock?
I think you have to barrel roll anyways. That debris is crappy. Yeah, the only thing is, are you in Kylo's way if you barrel roll?
Right. Or Gaelic's even. We don't know where Gaelic's gonna end up.
It's true. So by taking a crate, I think.
Oh, yeah. Potentially taking a crate.
Takes a crate. There you go. Just try to get more points.
May indicate where Kylo's going.
Yeah.
One thing I love about this FO list is the movement flexibility of, you have so many pilots at I-5, you can kind of choose the order that makes sense to get your pieces on the board.
I'm really worried about Han, man. Epi is putting himself in it. I think he just focus. If Han stays there and he takes the rock damage again, and then you start taking 2 or 3 shots. Ugh. He tries the barrel roll. It's not gonna fit.
He's gonna try.
You think he's thinking he's gonna see the silhouette? There's just no way that would fit. So. In my head, you would think you could go, looking at it, you would think you could go middle forward, but I guess not. Gaelic. Probably going straight. Banking. Man, is Kylo Where's Kylo going? Just have to focus. Luke's not going to be able to torp you, at least. I mean, that's still 4 dice, but okay, that's where Kylo goes. So Kylo probably just target lock barrel rolls, right? Unless you like your odds with instinctive aim and optics, you could focus barrel roll.
I think shields down on Luke. I think that's the good call.
Yep.
And I think you also like the barrel. I would like the link barrel roll here too, because that just gums up Han.
Oh no! Okay, good. Oh. He meant the other way. I was like, I saw him peg that.
He indicated
it. Mark of the Ark. I know that name. I thought you were. I'm surprised you weren't following already, dude. Should I unfollow you and then follow you like 6 months from now, and you'll be like, "What the hell were you following me already?" Just for payback. All right, Han does get off the rock at least. That's a really rough spot for Daniel, because that's range 1 into Malrus. Actually, who does Han bump into? Looks like Malrus and Han are maybe touching. Oh man, there's a little bit of space there. Don't think so. Oh man, okay. Listen, Linda. Call me Linda. Oh, you subscribe too? I guilt you into subscribing. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Should have been a tier 3 subscription really though, to be honest, dude. Okay, tier 3 or bust. Bye, guy. I'm thinking I need to be a part
good at the guilt trip.
Yeah, it's all about guilt tripping. It's only $5, you know. That's what you got to say. That's what pro streamers do. Valorous is like, I am worried, so I'm gonna take a stress for that ability. Han though has like range 1 shots for days. And this one into Lehuse. This is bad, man. Lehuse could just die right here.
So many mods too. Getting that calculate, like
that's a full string. For 4. Oh wait, not a full string. I thought I saw 4. So spending for 3. Okay, yeah. Lehuse, double of A's. Lehuse, nice. Okay. You're not too mad about that. Again, Han is right there. I guess good for Kylo. He's not able to shoot him. He could do range 0. Dude, nobody should ever subscribe at tier 2 or 3. That was a joke, my guy. You never need to give me money for any purpose, whether you're employed or not. All right, spend your focus there for 3. I guess this isn't a Malrus. Is he gonna Han it? When you have 3 out of 4, I don't know if you should. Yeah, no. Mal just takes a shield. No crits, so could have been worse there for Mal. It's time for Daniel to do something this turn, though, right? Like, Luke's got a shot now. You go range 1 into Gaelic. I guess you have Borch, you can take a shot into Luke as well. Assuming Kylo can get Luke down to like 1 hole.
I like the Gaelic shot the best because that's where your lock is, and it could knock the crate off.
Knock the crate off. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're lucky, you even 1-shot Gaelic. Oh, there's some crits too.
Oh, that's a good start.
Spending some force, so that's gonna knock the crate off
so fast.
And double evades, takes a shield and a crit, and drops the crate.
Crit.
What do we got? What's the crit? What's the damage engine? Did we lose you, Dustin?
Here, can you hear me?
Yeah. Malrus, I guess, in a Keo for 2. Keo has to completely blank out and does not.
Yeah, Q is really earning those 3 points this game for sure.
Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, you might want to check the hub that your microphone's plugged into. It spazzes out. It's like a jump scare. Almost scares the hell out of me. It might just be the port. Oh my god.
Weird.
Holy crap into Han. 3 hits and a crit unmodded from LeHughes. And Han gonna need to reroll or has a calculate still. I think he has a token of some kind. But that's some serious damage into Han. He spends his focus and he takes shield, hit, crit. Down to 6, depending what the crit is. A loose stabilizer. Oh, that matters. Ooh. Now Gaelic still has a focus. You just keep shooting at Han. Checking for bullseye for something. Oh, I forgot about Gaelic has an ability that's like not bad. It's like you get to coordinate somebody.
Your ship is destroyed. You can form a coordinate.
Only 2. Han.
Oh, checking bullseye for marksmanship.
Oh, got it. Han reroll. Does he have a calculate still? Han nothing. Takes 2 more. Han's down to 2 with the loose stabilizer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's real. Listen, I see the score and what it's going to be next turn, but also like, yikes. As we're going to fire a proton torpedo into Luke. Luke has 1 force up now. Get 1 back. Double modded from Kylo. And, oh man, spend the target lock. You really want 4 results. God, oh, it's so annoying, dude. Oh my God. It's 3 for 3 with not... Oh my god. Okay, well, he takes crit, so jeez. Oh, I'd be so
it's
annoyed.
Hard to really be upset.
Direct hit.
All crits.
Direct hit. 1 more. 1 away. Hull breach doesn't matter.
Hull breach.
So Luke down to 1. Too bad no optics. Look at everybody talking about optics, yeah. All right, now you gotta just go at Luke. 3 hits kills Luke, and you get 5 points. You gotta do it. Yep, gaining the strain. So 3 paint is gonna finish off Luke. That it will be a 5-point swing, which is gonna help keep pace a little bit here with objectives. This Malrus has 1 right now. Daniel lost 1. Gaelic got nuked by Luke, but survived the nuke. So maybe when you get nuked, you're not dead.
Using the power cells to trade that strain for a stress, so you you're not rolling 2 dice against the
unmodded
Ezra return shot.
Okay, sure. Well, wait. Yeah, I think that matters though. Is it you gain a strain and you still get the 3 dice even if you swap it out? While you perform a primary attack, if you were not strained, you may gain 1 strain token to roll an additional die. And then during the system, before you would gain 1, not you if you're stressed, you may spend 1 to gain a stress. He's rolling his 3. That's only 2. Luke will survive. Disappointing finish there for Daniel that round. Kyo downtown. For 2.
Those
into
sneaky
Gaelic.
Range 3 shots from A-wings.
Taking 1 more. Gaelic down to 1.
Punch 1 in.
All right, so 9 to 3. Oh, so Ezra still has to take a shot. Range 0.
Oh, range 0. Should be 2 dice.
Why is he
Not be
rolling?
just a 2-die attack.
Is it not range 0?
Yeah, that should have been range 0, unless the chat said they didn't bump.
Guess they didn't. No, I see space.
Oh.
So Borch takes.
There's no
was it,
bump on their
takes
dial,
1.
so that makes the power cells that makes way more sense now.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. All right, so it's 9-3. You have a 5-point ship on 1 hole, but probably going to regen this turn. You have a 7-point ship on 4 hole with a loose stabilizer facing a gas cloud. So I don't know. I think Lehu's probably 1 hard. Well, oh, that's bad. Yeah, because Han just obliterates you. So do you just like do 2 hard, focus, rotate, keep yourself at distance because you still have 2 hole left. I don't know what Kylo does because he's stressed. I think a 2 hard fits towards Kyo. Gaelic has a damaged engine. Is Gaelic in a position to be able to like K-turn? Maybe. That debris is tough. It's iffy. Malrus gonna hit the debris, probably doing a 2 hard.
Right.
And I imagine, well, unfortunately, Borch is also in a weird spot. I think you can, I don't know, swapping off the strain, like now you can't 3-bank focus, and Hughes is in the way of you, so the 2-bank it gets blocked. I don't know what you do. Because we expect Luke to try to get out of there. $19 minutes left. Time is running out.
I think with VT, I think you just do whatever you can to keep that 3rd die at play. So I think switching out the strain means you can do whatever on your dial this turn and still just get that 3rd die. You don't have to like clear the strain to regain the strain next round.
Yeah, but I just don't think you can put yourself in a position. Hard 1. I mean, Luke's not going to be there. He won't have a shot. Also, Ezra's going to be in the way. Maybe that'll be a good thing. Maybe you 2-bank and you would hit. No, it would still be an enemy bump if that were the case. But if you 2 hard it, if you dial into 2 hard and you hit Ezra, then you stay wide and you have a focus.
Did 4 straight. Keep a gun on Han with DT, and then you turn Hughes out and rotate backward.
Yeah, I don't know. You just don't have a lot of good shots on Han. I mean, he's right there to kill. He has to go straight, right? Like, he can't afford to take a loose stabilizer damage. Put him down to 3 hole with, like, taking, like, multiple range 1 shots. The thing that sucks for Malrus is, like, if you 2 hard with Malrus, you have no token, and you are potentially on 2 hole, like, very defenseless. And Han... If Han gets blocked in any way, he just sits there, double focuses, says thank you very much, and kills you. It might be tempting to 2 hard with Gaelic and then red focus. And then basically make it so that Han isn't going to have a shot on you, and then you can try to kill him. If he goes straight and gets blocked, you keep his firing arc where it is, right? Just 2 hard into Han and like run into him, take the focus. And then I think Malrus would be safe to 2 hard as well and try to kill Luke. The question is what you do with Kylo. I don't know what Kyo's going to do, so...
I think with Kylo, you may just have to, this turn, just like gun straight down the board and maybe try to use your proton to knock Sabine's crate off. Maybe.
I would rather 2 hard down and try to get Kyo off the board, because Kyo might be strained and ioned.
It's true. Yep, that's true.
Kyo could 5 straight,
It
which would be really good for Kyo, because Kylo won't be able to catch Kyo if they 5 straight. Yeah. All right, we're kind of running out the clock here in the planning phase. Just 1 dial left on Luke. It's a big turn, so I get spending more time on it. You don't want the game to end with like a 7-point chip on 1 hole, and because we ran out of time. You want the game to be decisive.
right. By the way, I did look at my mic settings. I don't know if I've gotten any better or worse, but
Your quality is
made
really
some
good. It's just
adjustments.
sometimes it like sounds like there's like, it's hard to describe. It's like a jump scare. It's just like it's like radio interference or something with the
A jump
cable,
scare.
or it's like
just wanna keep you on your toes.
yeah, I guess so.
That is weird. It may be my KVM. I got a new KVM set up on this, and it could just be like short circuiting or
It's
something.
like piffed, piffed, exactly, piffed. Precisely. All right, here we go with Road. Daniel's first player. I think he wanted that. K2, all these triggers.
I think so. With as many ships as you have at I5 right now, you kind of want to get your pieces in the right place before Luke moves and throws a wrench into it all.
Yeah. Yeah, man, Daniel really needed to kill Luke last turn. That's really helpful for Octopus. All right, no system phase. Just gonna move Sabine, take a focus. Ezra's gonna flip around.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. Nice 2 bank in next turn.
Yeah.
He has played the ties really well.
Yeah, I was a little skeptical about the 2 TIE fighters, honestly, because you're with Kyo as well, there's not a whole lot of offense producing, but if you can just lock down these crates, you don't really need to do much offense.
Kyo is gonna be ionized. Strained and ion. I don't know. Does the 2 art even clear? I don't think it does. That's tough. That's a little tight. All right. We're going to just have to self-bump. And not take damage, at least.
Still clear the stress, I believe, right?
Yeah. Correct. That range 1 shot from Ezra seems a little scary if you take that strain, though. Well, Hughes is going to just focus rotate, I assume. Evade rotate.
He's got 1 more power cell, so he can flip it for a stress again.
Oh, that's true. Man, Deuterium's pretty solid. I like that combo. I hadn't seen that on Borch before. He's just going to 1 hard. Stay stressed. You've got your force. So that's the thing, is that it would have moving Kylo first makes it so that you're taking it's a range 0 shot now into Han, not a range 1. That's a big deal. Could be. And we're gonna self.
Oh no,
bump.
Malrus.
Malrus could die here from the debris and self bump. So this is first the debris for a damage. Oh, sorry, Malrus doesn't have any damage cards. Now has 1.
Least.
and doesn't take the self bump damage. Okay. You have 2 shots on the Kyo, I guess, range 1. Man, that's bad. If Han just stays there, Malrus is gonna die. And assuming Luke bumps, and yeah, Malrus is probably gonna go down this turn. Luke,
Unless he called
he's debating a regen.
Hughes. If he sent Luke after LaHughes, that would be risky, but I don't think he made that call.
I don't think Luke can fit a maneuver that would even come close to shooting at LaHughes.
Why don't X-Wings have a hard one? Come on. He is going with the regen.
Okay. The shield back is disarmed 4 straight. That really bails out Malrus a little bit there. Jesus.
You have 2 shots into Luke that could.
Malrus might have a shot into Luke, but Han could just initiative kill Malrus is the problem.
Right. I would expect that to be the case.
Oh,
he's
no.
Stressed. Well, even.
Wow, that's actually that's pretty good for Daniel. He's gonna take the loose stabilizer damage. He clears the maneuver. Now he's gonna need to rotate if he wants to. Yeah, he's only gonna get 1 shot, and it would be, well, he could double tap into LaHughes, but LaHughes range 3 to evade. Sorry, I don't know why I still had a shield on Han. There we go, down to 3. And now all of a sudden, you have a Malrus range 1, a DT range 2, and a LaHughes range 3 into a 7-point ship out there. And here we go.
Wow.
Oh, Han does have Kylo, but Kylo doesn't carry. He's full health. This is the turn for Daniel to come back. If he's gonna win this game, it is literally this round. Like it's. Yep. All right. Range 2 into Borch.
For that. Let's see. For that turn, I think I like Han just sitting in the middle and taking his 2 focuses.
He should have gone straight for sure, especially with loose stabilizer. All right, hit crit into Borch. Spend a focus. Borch takes a crit. Oh, that's LaHughes. Sorry, this was the first shot was into LaHughes. LaHughes takes a crit. It is not a direct. It's a loose stabilizer, which actually really sucked for him. Well, I guess he could 1 straight and then fix next turn, so could be worse.
I think he meant for that shot to go into DT.
Well, yeah,
but it's the same number of dice, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting it fixed now.
Is it structural damage? Uh-oh. DT probably gonna die this turn. Oh, Han kicking and screaming right now before he might go out. Now into LaHughes, range 3. He keeps rolling a lot of blanks. Yeah, same results. Spend for 2. LaHughes has an evade out there, and it spends the evade. Spends the cloak token.
Cloaking SFs.
Oh man, all right. Now it's time for everybody else. Gaelic though, nothing. You have 3 shots into. You shoot at Han. Han doesn't have any tokens. Don't shoot at Luke. It's a trap. He's got force. It's a trap. All right. See if you can hope to get like 1 through on Han here. You feel good about that if you do, but it's unmodded, so for 1
modded, no locks on Han, so
yep, can't use anything. Han gonna get the evade.
of course.
Malrus, range 1. No, he's going into Luke. Does Malrus have a lock on Luke? Is that what's going on?
Gaelic has a lock on Luke. What?
No, he's going into Han. All right, hoping for some
He's
luck.
fine, going to Han. So he uses
Hey, that's 2.
Malrus charges for the game.
Yeah. Han gets the guaranteed evade. No, reroll. Han takes 2. Han down to 1. Kylo, range 1 into Kyo, who is strained. 4 on 2. Can you knock a crate off? Can you? Kyo's taking a damage already. Can you get a kill? Hey, that's hit.
2
Crit.
crits on there.
Gonna be knocking off the crate no matter what. Kyo. Just have to spend the force. Gonna elusive. Ooh, for an evade. Spend the force. Take a crit. Lose the crate, but that could have been a lot worse. Yep,
Like Hilo enough, you have those other mods up your sleeve.
yeah.
Like it doesn't matter what I roll, I'll have something. Lone Wolf, Elusive, Force.
All right, Borch needs literally 2 hit results to kill Han. Han's on 1 hull right now. But no mods, right? See you later, Han! Han goes down! And he, of course, he gets that evade. But he takes 1, and that's a 7-point swing for the 312 crew. I'm sorry. Containing my excitement, it is my teammate. Trying to be as non-biased otherwise where I can be, but hey, I it's always nice to see Han die because I feel like no one ever even gets to shoot at him. So the good news for Octopus is he will probably kill Borch in the process, so he'll still be up by a few points.
I think that was a risk to send Malrus up to block Han, but keeping that shot off the board for an entire turn and then kind of being able to pounce on him in the middle.
It paid off because he's taken a ton of damage.
Yeah. This FO list really had to focus on damage output and scoring points through destruction.
Trying to kill Borch. Only 1 with the Force. Borch just needs an evade. Borch could live. Can Borch roll a single evade here? Borch gets the evade. Sticks around for another turn. No, he deletes Borch anyways. Oh, how did he get 2 hits? What? Wait, I'm confused. He had double eyeball, didn't he?
Oh,
Ezra's ability. Oh, it's so good. Damn, nicely done. Ezra's ability. We'd never see Ezra anymore, man. I was like, so he only converted 1, and then like I thought that was it, and then he's like, oh wait, I have an ability. That's why I missed it. So 3 more points for Octopus here, puts him in a decent position. Who has a crate though? Is it just Sabine? I think it is. Yeah, so it is 10 to 12.
Ezra had 1, right? Ezra has 1 as well.
Oh, I got it. So 14-11. So that means you have to... Man.
Likely the final round.
Yeah, likely the final round.
2.5 minutes. I think if you're
gotta kill Luke,
TIE fighters, you stay out of the way and hold on to your crates.
Yeah, I don't think there's no how do you kill Luke? You can't kill him. You're in a really bad spot to do it.
No, yeah, with Kylo being stressed, he can't Talon or anything. All 3 of them being stressed right there, facing away from Luke, kind of is not good.
So the win
And
condition
he's just too
for
far away.
Octopus Crime is to just not lose Luke. For Daniel, he has to keep Malrus with a crate. Like, I guess you try to kill Sabine. That would get, but that's only 2 points. You'd have to kill Ezra. But again, Kylo, oh, he's just in such a bad spot. Yeah, I think this is game. I think that's game.
Looking at this FO list, I think this FO list is so flexible across all 4 scenarios, and it can play them all decently and has a lot of options. I'm not sure if you're building something in FO for salvage. I'm not sure this is gonna do it.
I think it's fine for salvage. It just he wasn't able to knock any crates off like the first the first 2 rounds he had a chance to. He had like range 1 on Sabine, couldn't knock a crate off. He had Keo range 1 the first round and like only did a damage. Didn't knock a crate off. Shot at I just the few shots he's had at crate carriers hasn't done anything to.
I don't think he expected to be at range 1 on Keo with Kylo. I think he was hoping to use a proton there to knock that one off early.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's still 4 dice. Like, yeah, I just need the crit. It's just the RNG at that point, for sure. Unless the only other way is like, unless you find a way to get Keo, that would be 3 points. It would get 14-14, and then you would have to. I guess you would have to knock a crate off or kill Sabine. You'd have to kill Sabine basically, kill Keo, and kill Sabine. Keep a crate, and then you would win that way. But that's the only that it seems way more likely than killing Luke. Unless Luke like 4Ks and Kylo just 1 hards, like they like know what they're each like Skeppy knows what he's dialing in. But even that, I don't know if that might be a range 0 shot. It's definitely
some big brain
MWM's
X-wing that I am not capable of.
Because the 4K seems like a decent move. You have 2 health left. You're not really going to worry about getting shot at by anybody, but that would be wild if Epi dialed that in. Oh my god.
I think you use your other R2 charge, honestly, and just make it even harder.
Yeah. So that round where Luke stuck around on 1 hole ends up being the game here, probably.
Probably. I don't think Luke needs to do any damage here at all. I regen with R2 and
4 straight.
Do everything I can to hold on to those points.
Yeah. The 4 straight attack speed, that too hard for Kylo is really good.
You might just want to regen and just take like the 1 straight bump focus and not care. You're only going to have Malorus shoot at you if you do that, likely.
Right. All right, here we go. This is the last round. Time is elapsed. And it is Octopus Crime. First player. Extraordinaire. So if you have Malrus dialed in like a 2 straight, a Keo's going to have to I don't know if Keo's going to... A 1 bank. Ooh, I don't know. It's the gas cloud again. Sabine does Sabine things. Ezra just coasting with the 2 straight. Lahuse I probably imagined as like a... Well, actually, I think a 1 hard's red on that dial, so I'm not sure what Lahuse will do.
Yeah, it's... Hard 1 is red.
Sabine is... Or Keo's gonna... Yeah, okay.
Hit a gas cloud.
It's the gas cloud again. Takes a strain. Luke, do you regen? Is he gonna do it? No. 3 hard. Oh man, that was closer to the debris than I thought it'd be. He's fine. It's right there.
Got Gaelic who can target him now, but I don't think that's
A range, probably range 0. Gaelic.
a very concerning shot, right?
Yeah. Although you didn't regen, so 2 hits and Luke blanks out. Boom, that's it. Like that could be game. Hughes just 2 hards. Doesn't have a shot. He doesn't want to barrel roll rotate because he might kill himself. But I think you have to, right? I don't know if you have a choice. I mean, yeah, you could take an evade for no reason.
Even if you kill Keo, you're still down on the objective game, even at the end. So
takes an evade. Okay.
Just trying to preserve those points. It's gotta kill Keo and make up that other point somewhere.
Oh, barrel roll in front of the rock. You got to do it. Ezra, why not bank? I don't know. You would have a good shot on Hughes if you bank. Oh, Mal. Mal's on the gas cloud, right? Yeah.
That's so close.
Yeah.
Any corner.
Man, if Big Brain would have been to 2 hard towards Keo and you just stay there focused and try to kill Keo, now you're not shooting at all. So...
Thank you. Can...
If only you could lock, focus, crate all at the same time, like a Vader could.
Lock, focus, crate. Lock, focus, double crate. There's 2 of them right there.
All right, Hughes nothing. Not a lot of shots this turn.
There's a proposed rule change for you, Nick.
Ooh.
Large bases can pick up 2 crates, but any hit knocks them off, and not just crits.
Any hit? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't. Probably not. I think that'd be even more annoying, to be honest. All right, can he convert a blank? There we go. Blank reroll. He does. That's gonna be 2 hits, 2 crits, and Sabine will take a hit crit. Spend the focus. Oh, Lone Wolf. Maybe not even taking hit crit. Actually, it'd be crit, huh? Oh, there you go. This game has turned up all MWM here despite losing Han. So it just takes a crit. Not enough. I think even killing Sabine, I think we decided wasn't enough anyways. Weapons failure. Okay. Might help keep Malrus alive, but...
It Deslin saying the instinctive with the crate pickup could have maybe been
well, then it would have been
because that would have given you a +4.
+4 would have been +1.
You would have knocked off.
Well, yeah, it would have been 15-15 then. That's assuming Gaelic doesn't die here.
That would have been a initiative kill. So you'd only have to worry about that Ezra shot.
It's choosing between Malrus with a strain and a crate versus just getting a kill shot on Gaelic, which is probably the right call. So it's going to be 2 on 4. Nothing. Now, Ezra. range 2 into Gaelic. Mal has structural. I don't think so. No. I think it's it was Borch that had structural damage.
DT has structural.
DT is dead though, yeah. So all right, so that's gonna do it. So 2 more crates, I think. Or just 1? Oh, just 1, that's right. Final is 12-15. It was a good game. It was a really good game. Shout out to MWM.
It was tight.
Two good games today. Appreciate you guys, and you guys get the series win. Pulls you even 2-2 through 4 weeks. The wildcard race just got more interesting as the Seven Suns and Eurotrash are distancing themselves a little bit now from the rest of the pack.